when you have something that's working, especially in marketing or when you're working with a lot of people, such as when you're doing YouTube videos, you'll see a lot of trends. You'll see people that do the listicles. You'll see people that do the emotional face in the thumbnails. They have these types of titles. They do, you know, the little marks like the Gary Vee. He's got the little stamp that happens right after his videos. Those are great, but what happens is the way trends work is, and I forget the term, I wish I remember it, but as trends continue to rise, there'll be a peak where those trends start to work in reverse. So it's not just a law of diminishing returns. It's not that what happens just becomes less valuable. It starts negating. So people start actually hating, and hate's a strong word here, but subconsciously people see the same thing over and over again. They'll start disliking that thing that worked 6 months ago because they're overexposed to it.
So you got to hit it early.
So you've got to hit it early, but also you need to continue creating new things that people aren't doing. And what's interesting is, so I've studied advertising from, you know, all the way back from 100 years ago when it was totally different back then.
Right.
But at the same time, it was exactly the same. And what's interesting is, as you see a trend happening, what was happening 6 months before that trend might be working. So, you know, the trend that was working 5 years ago that stopped because everybody got overexposed, you might be able to try that again a year or two later, and it would work again.
Okay.
Because people their sensitivity to it went away because they kind of forgot about it. So you can kind of go back and make it a cyclical trend. So whatever you see today, in other words, a year from now may be bad, but what was working a year before could be good.
Right, we can see that, I guess, with clothing. Bell bottoms came back for a little while. Grunge style came back for a little while. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.